Hello everybody, it's Eric Freeze, and today I'm going to be making a video of this 12-inch WeatherWorks oscillating desk fan. I brought this one with me on vacation, so it's in a hotel room, so I thought it would be interesting to do it here. I just figured out that the downside is I'm filming this on my cellular phone, so I apologize if the quality is not the best. So here's low speed. Very quiet fan. This is one of my favorites. Now, my grandmother used to have one of these in her kitchen when I was young. I never really got the chance to go up close to it, but the two things I remembered about it is that it was a cool breeze and it had blue blades. I recall everything else on that fan being exactly the same with the exception of the center guard. Another difference is much like those windmere pedestal fans from my childhood, it had those free slats going this way, cut into the guard. This fan is made by the Guanxing. Made a lot of these oddball Chinese fans in the early 2000s. This one's a bit interesting because it has a different motor housing than most of them that I've seen. Typically they have a more cylindrical motor housing. This one kind of looks like a early Comfort Zone product. Or actually we'll do spin down, I guess, first, and then we'll do oscillations. A bit different this time. Got this fan for very cheap. Of course, the HVAC has to turn on. I'll be right back after I turn off the HVAC. I've turned off the HVAC, but now it just turned off. I never liked digital controls for that reason. Here's medium with oscillations. Can't really remember what I was talking about. Very similar to a fan that my grandmother had. She had two Cool Breeze fans. She had one that looked like this, and then a 1980s model made by Kilhorn, which is very similar to that Cozy Breeze I have. That one's a lot different than this. They were actually made by two completely different OEMs. Cool Breeze used a good bit of OEMs in their lifetime, much like Windmere and a few other companies. Here's high. Something else that I really like about this, I would have rather liked the Cool Breeze version, but I'm happy I got the WeatherWorks version. I was looking for a fan under this label for a while, and I was very happy to find one under this brand. At one point in time when I first started working for Sheboygan Warning Systems, there was a 5-blade WeatherWorks box fan. It was a later model. The older ones had free skinny blades. And that was the only WeatherWorks fan I've seen in person. I think I saw a WeatherWorks tower fan. Here's the oscillator housing. Actually, it kind of looks like a Duracraft in a way, or a Windmere. I recall seeing one pedestal fan that was generic and had the information sticker right here. This has the later, more smaller information tag, and it's from 1998. I believe the Cool Breeze that my grandma had would have been from roughly around the same time. She moved in her house in 2002, and the Cool Breeze that looked like this was left behind, as well as the other Cool Breeze and a little 6-inch Lasko, which I actually have the Lasko. I think now that I have this, I've been meaning on doing it, but I'll kind of make a tribute video with all of those fans. I'm not really sure if I want to do I'm not really sure yet which fan I'm going to use for that video, if I'm going to use my Windmere, because it looks more similar to the other fan, or the Cozy Breeze, because that also looks more similar. I don't really have the exact fan, so I'll have to figure that out. Don't really have much more to say about this. Get you a good look at the blue blades. They're like a royal blue. They're like just swooped blades. I believe the older 20-inch box fans, the free blades, those were also blue. I also made some pedestal fans. I'm not sure if they made any of these with the blue blades. They made a 16-inch pedestal version of this with gray blades. I saw that on Google Images. I think I saw another one just like this, but that was 16-inch. It also had gray blades. And then there's also a picture floating around also of a 16-inch version with this, with gray blades under the Cool Breeze name. And I believe Force Spinner has the 16-inch pedestal version of this under Cool Breeze, and I think that one has white blades. So it's kind of interesting how there's so many different variants. I know for sure the blades that were on my childhood fan were blue. I remember that. So that's all I really got to say. As well as this button here. I recall the button on the one I remember being like a dark blue, much like this, though I wonder if this is sun faded. I don't know. Besides that, like, none of the plastic on it's yellow. That's why I brought it with me, because if it was in a suitcase, it wouldn't get absolutely destroyed. So thank you very much for watching, and keep the breeze.